All hell is breaking loose as ICE continues its reign of terror and torture inside the United States of America, attacking people here, pepper spraying United States senators. We just saw New Jersey Democratic Senator Andy Kim get pepper sprayed outside of Delaney Hall in New Jersey. Delaney Hall is a detention center, what we should be calling a modern day concentration camp in New Jersey, owned by GEO, the private prison company making billions of dollars from we the people and our taxpayer dollars to torture migrants and to torture people inside. So what's been taking place in Delaney Hall over the past several days, there's been a hunger strike there because the conditions are so deplorable. The migrants are getting tortured. They don't have basic sanitary conditions. There's a COVID-like disease that's spreading, causing so much sickness there. And anybody who's been speaking out has been retaliated against, has been attacked, has been sent into further subhuman conditions. We should focus on one of the leaders of a hunger strike that's now taking place in Delaney Hall, where hundreds of prisoners, potentially 1,000, engaged in a hunger strike, day 4, day 5 right now. One of the leaders of this hunger strike in Delaney Hall, his name is Martin Soto. He's about 31 years old, a Peruvian immigrant. He was arrested by ICE walking home after buying diapers for his young children. He has a 4-year-old daughter and a 10-month-old son. His wife, Gabriella, pregnant with their third child. No criminal record. He was put into this concentration camp. He's one of the leaders of this hunger strike, and he was disappeared. Fortunately, I guess there's nothing fortunate about this situation, but he was disappeared. Nobody knew if this guy was even alive. He was transferred to the Elizabeth facility, which also has subhuman conditions. I want to break down what's going on because what's happening with ICE right now is not getting nearly enough attention. I mean, with all of the catastrophic situations taking place here and abroad, with Trump's unlawful and catastrophic war in Iran, covering up the Epstein files, the suffering that so many people here in the United States are experiencing with Donald Trump's disastrous economy. With all of this, we should not forget that ICE and Border Patrol are out there and they're still torturing people. They're still throwing people into concentration camps. There's still this private prison taxpayer dollars being funneled by the Trump regime to groups like GEO, making billions of dollars off of torturing human beings. So let me show you what went down. I'll show you right here as ICE agents tear gassed Democratic United States Senator Andy Kim at the Delaney Hall detention facility over the weekend. Let's play this clip.
I understand, but he's a senator. Respectfully.
Respectfully, still. You got the pictures over there? This is his picture. All right. You guys went over your eyes.
Here's a video of some of the clashes between ICE agents and some of the protesters at Delaney Hall. Let's play it. Now, folks, our friends over at Status Coup, who we partner with on a lot of firsthand video that you've seen, you know that we work very closely with Status Coup to get you some of this ICE footage. Make sure you subscribe to the Status Coup YouTube channel, subscribe to Status Coup Substack. We work with Status Coup to bring you footage just like this, exclusive footage you're not seeing anywhere else. Take a look right here as ICE prisoners at Delaney Hall in Newark. They can be seen through the windows as supporters chant, "Si se puede." Let's watch this. Let's play this clip. More exclusive footage from Status Quo and MeidasTouch right here, bringing you stuff you're not seeing anywhere else. Firsthand reporting over here. Breaking power to the people. Protesters outside Delaney Hall erupt after advocates said Martin Soto, a leader of the ICE prison hunger strike, will not be transferred following ACLU involvement with U.S. Attorney's Office. Play this clip.
And powerful moment. You could right now see prisoners banging on the windows in solidarity with the protesters out here. So right there, I mean, I don't even need to say anything. It speaks for itself. That is incredibly powerful. We have prisoners banging on the walls from left to right. And now they're flickering the lights on and off in solidarity. We could see one prisoner, it looks, standing at the window with his arms crossed. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. We see the lights being flickered over there on the third. And Gabriella over here. And by the way, just so you know, I mean, I'm not saying anything that she hasn't said publicly. Gabriella in the pink over here is pregnant. This is a pregnant woman out here on the front lines, and she has openly said, I am willing to get arrested. I am willing to do anything it takes to free my husband and protect my family. So this is the woman right there that has helped organize this whole thing. And the prisoners are standing in solidarity, flickering the lights. I mean, that is an incredible moment that just happened.
More video footage right here from Status Quo, exclusive to the MeidasTouch network and for you. Outside Delaney Hall ICE Detention Center, an anonymous single mother talks about her elderly father who's detained inside and how her kids keep asking when he's coming home. This is the pain ICE detention spreads through entire families. Let's play this clip.
I'm a single mom, and he was helping me out with my children.
So you're a single mother. Your mother was helping with your kids. So this is tearing apart your life, really, right?
And my kids are like getting the impact too because they're always asking me about him when he's coming home. And I don't know how to explain that.
Now, also outside Delaney Hall ICE prison in Newark during this hunger strike, an advocate talks about how an 18-year-old refugee is still detained inside while staff allegedly wake him up at all hours to use him as a translator. Let's play this clip.
Yeah, I have an individual who we're supporting inside, 18 years of age. He crossed the border to seek refuge here. No criminal history. 18 years old. He's still detained. He spent 2 of his birthdays in here. 2 of his birthdays. And they denied his habeas. And he's still here. But yet, oftentimes when they need a translator, because he speaks multiple languages, they often wake him up all odd hours of the night so he can help them in the translation.
Next up, outside Delaney Hall, where detainees are on a hunger strike, a student says her mom is detained inside. Her mom helped her survive depression, autoimmune disease, and multiple suicide attempts. Her graduation is coming up, and her mom is not going to be here. Here, play this clip.
The way that they treat her, like, all the time she went to the doctor and asked, like, for medicine, for the anemia, and they don't even care. They don't give her anything. And, like, my dad, his case is, like, it's difficult too, and now it's just me and him. My graduation is coming. My prom is next week, and she's not gonna be here.
In high school?
Yeah, I'm senior right now. I'm gonna graduate next month, and was supposed to be with me, but they say that's not possible. And I try everything. I change lawyers like for 3 times. They try it, and they say they can't do anything. I spend a lot of money on that, and they don't help my mom. Like, It's worse. I'm like almost shaking here. I try not to cry because it's really hard to me. She was my support. I tried suicide 2 times before she got detained. So she was the one who was helping me with everything. I had depression, anxiety, also the autoimmune disease, and she was the one who helped me with everything.
I want to share this with you as well, where we have a protester tell Status Quo why he doesn't trust ICE. It should be fairly obvious, though. Here, play this clip.
It just goes to show whenever there's an interaction between ICE and the general populace, there is no good faith discussion, and they're always looking to disperse with violence. Their mandate is to use violence against the American people, and I think this is our latest example of that on display. So unfortunately, we appreciate Senator Kim trying to de-escalate the situation, but frankly, we don't trust ICE. He shouldn't trust ICE either, and I think they made that very clear over the last 2 years of this administration.
Moreover, here, as protesters tell us that ICE guards are retaliating against the leaders of the hunger strike. Let's play this clip.
What had happened around 8 p.m. was that for 45 minutes he was interrogated. He was asked a lot of questions because he spearheaded a lot of folks who called in on the tablet, video call, and a lot of them were sharing what was happening inside. And they got into the unit, a little bit later and basically told him or were trying to threaten him with solitary confinement, that they would place him in solitary confinement. The rest of his, the fellow detainees in that unit basically, went and shielded him and tried to protect and guard him and was basically pleading with the officers not to remove him and not to place him in solitary confinement.
Now, despite all of the torture and terror by ICE, as the sun begins to set outside Delaney Hall, you can see protesters start to dance right here, captured by this clip by Ben Meiselas. Let's play it. Then over here, you can see hundreds of protesters reportedly, this will show you what happened here. Detainees inside cheering for protesters surrounding the facility. Let's play this clip. Other footage right here of ICE attacking and deploying pepper balls and pepper spray at some of the protesters. Let's play this clip.
Holy shit. What the fuck? Let's go.
Sit down.
Here's what Senator Andy Kim had to say. I saw chaos inside and outside of the ICE detention center Delaney Hall today. Detainees protesting the lack of due process, the disgusting food and poor treatment, while their families and advocates stood outside calling for help. Instead of engaging with me and others about the poor conditions, ICE sent in an armored vehicle and a line of armed agents that only poured gasoline on the fire. Civilians were tackled and restrained, and agents fired pepper balls and spray into the crowd. This is more of the same lawlessness we've seen elsewhere around the country. Our country deserves accountability. Our country deserves the humane treatment of every person here. In fact, our Constitution demands this. What I witnessed and experienced today was shameful. Delaney Hall is a failure. It's this administration's failure. The only way to make this right for our communities is to shut it down and make sure that failure we've seen never happens again. And I would go a step further. Defund and abolish ICE. Defund and abolish Border Patrol. Full stop. End of story. They are now terroristic in nature, and they have been under this Trump regime. And they should, and what their original purpose was is far from what they're supposed to be doing. It's so utterly disgusting. Also, we've seen this leaked footage from inside an ICE detention center in Louisiana showing starving men begging for food. I will show you what this clip captures here. Play this clip. And then I'll show you what Democratic Congress members Menendez and others had to say outside. Let's play this clip.
We're here in Elizabeth. We just spent hours at Delaney Hall where we were searching for Martin Soto. We heard that he had been, they tried to remove him yesterday during the afternoon. We went to see if we could see him last night. They refused our entry to do a congressional oversight visit. After hours of waiting there, we finally found out that in the middle of the night, about 2 a.m., he was moved to Elizabeth Detention Center. So we are now here. We're going to go inside and make sure that we have the opportunity to see him.
Yeah, but in addition to, as well, we spoke to multiple detainees that we had a list to speak to there at Delaney Hall, which has over 700 detainees. And once again, the same conditions are a problem. We have people who are not receiving adequate medical care, who've been denied medication. Many of them have been denied visits and access to their lawyers in the last 48 to 72 hours. We also have them complaining about not getting adequate food. Once again, this is the same information and reports of conditions that we have been telling the public, asking for, demanding oversight, demanding accountability on behalf of this administration. Every since last May, when we showed up here, showed up at Delaney to do a oversight visit, and we continue to show up at these locations here in New Jersey, demanding oversight and demanding accountability. Nothing has changed. These places should be shut down. They should not be operating. They are dangerous. This is all about money. I want to keep getting back to what the point of it all is. The point of it all is cruelty, and for Trump and his family and his friends to continue to get rich. It is a billion-dollar industry, and I think we're missing the point of what it's all about. It's about money. That's why people are being held there against their will, not being deported when they have voluntarily asked to be deported, and why they're being treated the way that they are. And it is unacceptable. It's horrible. And everyone, no matter who you are, you should be outraged about this, because your tax dollars are paying for this cruelty and paying to get others rich.
Exactly. What's been very troubling is that this is the second visit that I've been able to participate in, but my colleagues have let me know that the same conditions that they have seen over months, we're seeing in this moment, irrespective of how much we try to both question it, denounce it, or inspect it. I will also say that what a very troubling thing is that the detainees themselves are growing fearful of sharing information, because they are fearful that there will be retaliation taken against them for naming the conditions that obviously are deplorable. I'll also point that we have growing concern about public health issues that are happening in that detention center. The number of detainees who have expressed that they have fallen ill, or that other detainees are ill and need medical care. There are complaints of symptoms that are COVID-like, strep throat-like, conditions that can become quite problematic for the greater public health that we have alerted the governor to, and we will continue to alert public health officials of. But again, we're going to go in and confirm that this individual, that Mr. Martin Soto, is safe, and that there hasn't been additional retaliation other than moving him in the middle of the night for complaining.
And then finally, let me show you here this video surfacing in New Jersey as well. ICE agents caught on video telling a U.S.-born citizen that his driver's license was not proof of citizenship because anyone can get that. In the video, the man repeatedly told them he was born in the U.S. in Atlantic City. He showed them his license. They dismissed it. He showed them another form of ID. They still kept interrogating him about where he lived, who he lived with, whether Venezuelans lived in in his home, who had been in his car, and whether the vehicle was registered to him, all while illegally detaining him in his car. And in the end, the agents admitted they weren't even looking for the person connected to the car's registration. So why, as this account says, so why was this U.S. citizen stopped, surrounded, and interrogated in the first place? This keeps happening to U.S. citizens across the country. Watch this full clip so you can see for yourself what went down. Let's play it.
When did you come to the States?
Mm-hmm.
When did you come here?
Who, me?
Yes.
I was born here.
Oh, you're a U.S. citizen? That's a driver's license. Anyone can get that. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Of course.
Okay.
You were born in?
Yeah, I was born. Yeah.
Que están de ICE.
In Atlantic City?
Yep.
Okay. Where do you live at?
In Acre Township.
What's that?
Acre Township. I just bought a property over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aquí está otro.
Does anybody from Venezuela live with you?
No. I'm Mexican. No.
What's that?
I'm Mexican.
You're Mexican?
Yep.
Okay. But you were born here?
Yep.
Okay. Is that your mom?
I got my proof.
Nada, no le das mi información.
I got my proof right here.
Solo tu información.
That's a driver's license.
Yeah, but I'll show you my ID as well.
That's just a driver's license.
Es aquí en Northfield.
That's fine. Okay. And this. What's your relation?
She's my mother.
That's your mom?
Yeah.
Okay. When did mom come?
I don't know, man. I cannot give you her information.
Yeah.
I'm the driver.
I know information.
Yeah, that's my phone.
Is this registered to you?
Of course.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can I see your registration?
No.
I can't see
You're in police eyes. You're not.
So you're telling me I can't see your registration?
You're not a trooper.
This card belongs to you, though. Does
Sí,
this card
papi.
belong to you?
Yeah.
Que respetan sus derechos.
You can't show me the registration?
No, I'll tell you.
So who was in this car before?
Me.
You were in this car the whole time?
Yeah, the whole time.
Okay.
This car is not registered to you.
What do you mean? Yeah, of course, but it's my
You
dad.
just said it was.
Oh.
Okay, so it is not registered to you.
I think it was, but then it got switched
So who's
because
the
the insurance,
registered?
since I'm 21, the insurance was like a little
so
too high.
whose car
My
is
dad. My dad.
That's your dad?
Yeah.
Es información de ICE que nos están quitando, están pidiendo nuestra licencia.
Who do you live with?
Él es un recién nacido acá.
I just bought a property right here. Can I have a township? Yeah.
Okay. And you don't have any roommates or anything like
No.
that?
No.
No? All right, I'm going to show you a picture of this guy. Is that guy
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man.
live with you?
No. I
He's
don't
from
know.
Venezuela?
No.
He doesn't live with you?
No. I'm serious.
Okay.
No,
all
I
right,
don't know.
maybe he moved out. How long have you lived there for in Atlantic City?
In Atlantic City?
Yeah, how long have you lived at that address?
Nomás del número 54 nomás, dale.
I don't know. Since I was like a kid.
Oh, you lived there for a while?
Yeah, for a while.
Okay. Is there other apartments in the house, or is it just a single family?
No,
No más.
single family, man.
Single family house?
Single family.
All right, so there's no...
He said the car's registered to his dad.
Okay.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean nothing. Like, we have
ICE están acá. Están pidiendo nuestra información. Solamente vinieron a buscar a una persona y nos pararon a nosotros. Acá. Y los que están buscando no somos nosotros. Es un hombre que están buscando.
Maura Gomez. Is the guy we're looking for.
Es aquí en la Main Street. En la Main Street.
Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Se fueron porque no dimos información. Es aquí en norte. Es una RAM blanca y una de New Jersey. Aquí está. Ya se van porque no dimos nuestra información. Solamente nos pararon porque buscando a alguien.
There you have it, folks. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 7 million subscribers. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Status Quo. Thanks. Make sure you all subscribe to Status Quo as well.
Love this video? Support independent media and unlock exclusive content, ad-free videos, and custom emojis by becoming a paid member of our YouTube channel today. You can also gift memberships to others. Let's keep growing together.